flowing down from the heavenlies, and we are here reaching out. The word of God is all we need. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. So God, please speak to me, reaching the next generation.
Well, greetings and welcome to Reaching the Next Generation. I'm Jerome Jones, and this is our ASN training and presentation segment of our ministry. And I want to take time to just say that some of you probably have saw or seen one of the previous training sessions this morning. And in that session, there were several mistakes made in that you were not able to see uh, my screen as I was going through certain aspects of the program. So I decided to come on and do this live. And at the same time, it is being recorded so that we can go back through there and correct some of those things and then take it a bit further. Now, we're excited about this here. Those of you that are joining us for the first time, we're really excited about what we're going to be sharing with you. We're excited about the ASN uh, business, the benefits that it gives you, and so many things that ASN will be extremely beneficial to anyone that takes part. So we're going to be going through those areas. Now, many of you are accustomed to having that is on our team or have a schedule on Tuesdays and Saturdays that we're doing our um, training session. Those are our two weekly sessions that we have every Tuesday and every Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, which means that it's going to be a certain time in your area. However, that is going to change somewhat. So if you are getting this broadcast now, this is out of the normal. It is not the way that the broadcast is going to be as we go on. Now, I'm going to uh, try to get to uh, a one of the groups that we are actually are going through and actually streaming to, because this training is being streamed in our MIBG uh, prayer group. We are also streaming this on YouTube, our business and ministry channel there. We're streaming it on LinkedIn. You can go to our LinkedIn. If you're on that platform, you can still get this training. We're also streaming it on our regular Reaching the Next Generation Facebook page, and so you can get it there. And several other of our Facebook pages will have this particular training going on. So you're going to be able to get this from multiple platforms. Our ASN training and presentation group that you, if you haven't joined that group, let me encourage you to go now and join the ASN presentation and training group, training and presentation group there. You just click there, look on the side column for groups, and you'll see that group by Bishop Jones. Go ahead and join that group so that you can be a part of getting some more detailed information. You can find some community that will be being built there that will help you in your ASN business or help you in any online home-based business operation. There's always some great things that you can glean from other people if you just become a part of a community of like-minded people, people that are doing the things that you desire to do. Uh, if you can kind of get involved with those kinds of people and be in that type of community, you're going to learn some things and it's going to make your business life a whole lot better. Okay, well, we're going to be here for a moment today because I'm going to take my time and go over this as much as we can. The other change that I want us to know is that you're going to be able to get these training sessions throughout today. And we're going to have daily sessions. They're not going to be live sessions as so much as we have done in the past, but we're going to have well put together training sessions that will target various things that that you are needing to know for your for your group, for your business, for what you are seeking to accomplish. So we're going to be going through aspects of the ASN benefits and business sessions so that you will get some very targeted information, and you're going to be able to pause the uh, broadcast, and you'll be able to rewind the broadcast. You'll be able to hone in on the things that you are listening to and watching that maybe you don't get the first time around. So we're going to make those adjustments. And so starting as early as 5 o'clock in the morning, our first training session will be at 5 o'clock, and then we'll have another one going on, be a repeat of that same one at 9 o'clock, and then repeating that one again at 1 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock again, we're going to be doing that same training. And then 9 o'clock at night, we're going to be doing that same training. So all throughout the day, that training is going to be going on, going on. And when we establish a new uh, version of the training, a new module of training, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to run it through each segment, each time slot, so that you could listen to it once, and then you may want to come back a few hours later and listen to it again. This is what's going to help you cement it in your mind, help you understand it. So oftentimes when people hear something and there's training going on and sometimes they don't take notes well enough to be able to go back and follow the notes and understand what they heard if they're not hearing it again. So we're going to make sure that you can plug in now and you can hear this, whether it's early in the morning or whether it's late in the evening. You're going to be able to plug in the quietness of your home, in the comfort of your own time zone, and you're going to be able to plug in and just listen, watch, and review what you've already heard. This is going to really be a big help. And I really feel excited about this because it's not just going to help you, but it's going to help me. Because my goal is to make sure that we do whatever we can to make your business very successful. And I believe now this gives us a greater flexibility and will cause us to be much more effective in reaching our goals. So we're excited about that. Now, I've said all of that to get the preliminaries out of the way because I want to get into the lesson today, and I'm trying to locate it right now on some of my groups. But I know what is happening in some cases. I've got these groups as private, so they're not going to show uh, right now. I'm not seeing it at least, but I'm going to go to my Reaching the Next Generation page, and I'm going to try to get, let me pick that up. Don't want that to stay down there. I'm going to try to get that page pulled up so that I can make sure this time that when we go live and when we're doing a live, that I am watching the live stream while we're teaching it. This way, if you're not seeing my screen, if I'm not seeing it, I'll know that you're not seeing it. So that's the point that we want to make. Now they got me on here as live, and I'm not seeing it live, but I'm gonna check it out. Yes, we are. So we are live, and right now you are looking at uh, it on our Facebook, and so we're going to leave it right there. And that's a monitor for me to make sure that you are getting the the broadcast and you're able to see. So the earlier broadcast, you did not, you were able to see it, but when I changed the screen, you were not able to see it. And I really need you to be able to see it while I do it. Now, I'm going to show you something today, and I'm going to go right into this training because this is going to be perhaps a series of training modules that is going to show you what to do and show you how it is done. And it's all going to be done from your own business site. Now, if you don't have ASN, if you have not joined, let me encourage you to join because ASN is free to join. It doesn't cost you any money. You're not going to lose any money. So you can be free of that idea that you may lose money. You're not going to lose any money. And you have an opportunity to actually earn up to $500 in the first hour. You really do. And you have the opportunity to get free luxury trips and all of those things, even without spending a single dime, without recruiting a single person, and without sending out a single ad, okay, or a single email or a single text. You can get luxury vacations without doing any of those things. Okay, so because and everything is literally free there. So I want you to go ahead and join. And if you decide that you don't want to do anything now, you can just not do anything. At least you'll be registered. You'll have the business. There's no such thing as you don't pay, you're going to lose it. ASN is free to join and it's free to earn. So if you don't do anything for 6 months, you haven't paid a single dime. If you don't do anything for a year, 2 years, you have not paid a single dime. They're not going to send you no emails and say you got to pay this to keep your business. No, the business is yours. This is a model unlike any model that you have seen or experienced in the past. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and sign up so that at least you can be learning it even before you get engaged, and at least you can be learning, at least you can be getting the information. And I just believe that you will find out that, oh, this is exactly what I need. Okay, so let's get ready to dive into it now. I want to start by going straight to the sharing of my screen. And this time I'm going to be able to see it. So I'm going to know in real time whether or not I am getting the job done when it comes to sharing my screen. So at the moment, we're going to go to hopefully our ASN homepage and be able to um, start from there. Because when you sign up with ASN, you want, let's see what that says. You want to um, go to you start from your home page. You always want to make sure that you are familiar with where your home page is, and that's the page you want to start from. And we treat it like it is the home room of the class. When you're in school and you go go to your homeroom, and from your homeroom, you go out to all of your other classes. Now, you're watching my page right here. So you're going to be watching this for a minute here. If you're watching us, we're on our home page of ASN. And so I'm going to go back and stroll up to the top because I want you to see something that is very important. When you first get your business, this is the page that you want to come to as your home page. Now, I'm going to explain some things about this page, but there will be much about this page that I will not cover as well as every page, because every page that you have, and you got over 100 pages in your website business, every page have multitudes of links on them that goes out to different departments. So we're not on this page to cover everything on it. We're not on any page to cover everything on it. I want you to think of a huge dictionary for a moment. And I want you to think that when you go to the dictionary, you're looking for a specific word. You want to know what the meaning and the pronunciation is of a different word, a particular word. Well, when you go to the dictionary, that word is somewhere in the dictionary. And because you know what that word starts out with, you know, the alphabet that it starts out with, if the word starts out with the letter J, then you know where you want to go. You want to go to the J, see, and get into that department. So therefore, you don't go looking into the A section or the B or C, D. You actually go until you get to the J, and that's where you stop. Well, that's the kind of principle that we follow in ASN on your business site. You got to know where you want to go, and then ASN have a map that will guide you there. Okay, you know where you want to go, so you always want to start with your home page, and that's where we are right now. Look to the left or to the right column. On the right column, you'll see your name up at the top. That's this right here. And then you'll see underneath your name, you'll see the members log in and lost password. So in the event that you need to get your password, you just click where it says lost password, and before you can get back to your email address, they will have your password in your email. Okay, so if you ever lose your password, just click right here and they'll have it in your email address. Members login, we're going to come here at some point. This is where you want to get very familiar with the members area. This is how you get into the members area, because all of this here is public, but this is the members area here, which means that it takes you into your back office. This line right here says point confirmation. You got to be very familiar with it, because it is where, for instance, when you purchase anything from your store, or when you get anything free from your store, then you will have to come to this link right here. You will have to click on this link, and I'm going to go ahead and do it so that you can see it, and hope now that it shows up, because if it doesn't show up, then I'll know what I've been doing all along, that haven't been bringing it to you. And I just clicked on it, and it is not showing. So what I believe has to happen here is that we have to go in and out of showing our of sharing our screen. We can't move from tab to tab, and share the screen. We have to go in and out. Let's try something else just for the sake of it. I want to make sure that we go back here, and now we're seeing the sharing our screen there. I'm going to go to another site and see does it picks it up there. And I'm just those of you that are in the training, just hang out for just a minute. I'm just making sure that that we're testing whether or not when we go from tab to tab, it will show you that particular page. But so what is happening it is not changing on the sharing screen for you, the audience. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the home page. We're going to stop sharing. And once we stop sharing, we're back over here in our regular page. Now I'm back on the screen, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go into another share screen, and that will pull up, that members area. But what we are learning here is how to put all these, how to use these different gadgets. So what I'm going to do, since I'm on the screen and I can see this where we are, and I could actually go to that particular page and pull it up. And once I pull that page up, then I can actually go in. So I want to go to the members area. And so right now we're going to start sharing our screen again. And this time we're going to go right into the members area. So let's do this. So I've shown you how to locate the members area. And so now I'm going to show you inside the members area. And so we're going to share that. And so that will come up here. And now you will see coming up on your screen the members area. And I'm going to try to make this just a little bit bigger there. And I want you to notice on this here page, I said I want you to get familiar with this. And this is probably the extent. We're just going to deal with the members area today. Okay, because if you don't know this area, you kind of like are working against yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the information that's on here, most of it for this segment. Up here you have your edit your information. This is where you come and you simply going to put your personal information. That's what it says. Edit your web page and personal information. So now, if you have not already gotten a PayPal account, see, if you have not already gotten a PayPal account, you will need to get a PayPal account. You're going to come in here, you're going to click on edit your personal information, and you're going to put your name. Make sure your name may already be in the slots, but you want to make sure your real legal name. You want to make sure that your legal address, and you want to make sure you got the right PayPal account that you want to get paid into, because ASN pays directly to your PayPal account. Now, if you don't know how to get a PayPal account, that is listed in here as well. You'll be able to go get one easily. It takes about 3 minutes. If you have a Gmail account, you can get a PayPal account with your Gmail account. Whenever you get that PayPal account, you're going to put it in here, and that's it. It's just take you a minute. You have it done. Now, this area here says view your downline. This is where you're going to come and see how many other people have signed up underneath your business. And this is where when you build your organization, you'll be able to see how many people you have on each level. You'll be able to get a report that will show you how many you have on level 1 all the way through to how many you have on level 10. ASN pays you on 10 levels of override commission pay. So if you've got people on 10 levels and you've earned your points for that month, then you are going to get paid on all 10 levels that override commission. We'll talk more about that as we go further. Now, you don't have to pay attention to this view downline beta. It's just a breakdown of the same thing. When you have those extremely large downline, it's just breaking it down. It's saying the same thing. How many you got on 1, how many you got on 2, 3, 4, all the way through 10. Okay, so you don't have to really pay any attention to that. Now, I'm going to try to skip about on some of this because I want to touch some very definite areas. There is absolutely no risk or no investment required ever. I want you to remember that because later on and at various times, I'm going to be talking about some added things that you can do in your business. And I'm going to actually be sharing with you some things that you should do in your business. But I want us to be always clear. ASN will never ask you to pay for any fees to keep your business, to pay any fees to earn money with your business. Okay, you can earn money with your business as you have it right now without spending a single dime. Okay, so don't get caught up in the fact that if I don't have the money, I can't make money, because you can make money without spending any money and then take some of that money and put it back into your business to make your business even better. Anytime you're spending money, you got to look at what will be the outcome. How is spending that money making your life and your business better than it is right now? If it doesn't make it better, you shouldn't spend any money. Okay, now your site provides everything the public wants, that the public needs and uses almost every day. And you earn from all of it. See, your site, I want you to just think about what the public wants, what the public needs, and what the public use every day. And I want you to understand that your business provides it. Why is that important? Well, frankly, because if nobody wants what you have, you're not going to sell it. You're not going to benefit from it. What makes what you have valuable is because people need it. They need it. They're not living without it. See, that makes it valuable. And then you also have things that people just want. See, the things that people need are the basic, fundamental, everyday, run-of-the-mill things that we use already. We need them. We're not going to live without those things. So you provide everything that they need. You also provide things that they want. You provide things that they're using every day, be it out of a need or be it out of luxury. Okay. Your business provides it, and your business provided all over the world. That is huge. It provides it all over the world. Now, the next thing that we're reading right through this, taking these bullet points here, that's where we are. We're just going through these bullet points, and we may not get to all of them, but this is training. This is presentation of the business so that you can walk inside and see what this business have. We're not trying to give you a lot of shining glasses here. We're trying to make sure we educate you so that you'll know what this business can do for you. Now, and everything is already coded to you for the earning. So that means anything that happens on this website, on your website, you don't have to worry about is it credited to me. ASN has taken every link, every title, everything on this site, so that if someone clicks it, it's going to register to you. It's going to tell them that that came from your business. They've already taken care of that. And you have thousands upon thousands of products and services on your website. Millions. So I want you to realize you're not talking about a little corner convenience store here. We're talking about a conglomerate of the biggest shopping malls and service providers in the world. That's what you're talking about. And what happens when you join ASN? You become an instant partner with all of these stores, not just where you live, but all over the world, all throughout your country, all throughout other countries around the world. That's what we are talking about here. We're not talking about just something that's going to be in a corner somewhere, and you are limited to the people that you are exposed to. You have a global business, and you can benefit from people in New Zealand, people in France, people in Spain, people in Hungary, Belgium, Czech Republic, Finland, Denmark. You can benefit. They can all shop from your store, and they will. Now, don't even worry about how would that happen, because as I said earlier, ASN has not left anything for me to figure out. They have not. They have not left it to me to try to figure out how that's going to happen. They have laid it out for me, put it in print, or put it in video, or put it in audio, detail by detail, and all I got to do is follow. It's just like they've given you a map to go wherever you want to go, and they marked out every landmark along the way and said, just stay on this path and you'll get to your destination. That's how simple it is with ASN. Now, you provide desperately needed, affordable, legal, and financial services that, depending on the service, pays you weekly commissions of $10 to $1,500 or more per service, and we show you how to promote them as simple as copy and paste. Now, when I said earlier, they show you, they don't just leave it for you. And let me just inject this here. It only requires you about 15 to 20 minutes a day. That's all you have to do with your business. So let's assume I take the 20-minute slot and I just do 5 days a week. Then that's 100 minutes, which is 1 hour and 40 minutes the whole week. And in that hour and 40 minutes, I have done enough work that it can replace my job income 5 to 10 times over. Just imagine it. Just imagine that for a moment, because you probably have heard promotions saying, you're going to earn all this money, you don't have nothing to do. Well, that's never real. You always have something to do. It may not be a lot, but you have to do something. And this is what I tell all those in my downline. You got to do something. There's no such thing as doing nothing and getting something. No, you're not. You got to do something, no matter how small that something is. And ASN has reduced it down to just out of 100%, you might be doing 2%. I talk about how ASN leaves nothing for you to figure out. I am very serious about that, and so are they. So let's remember, but that 2% now, you still got to do it. And unfortunately, I've got people in my downline that haven't done the 2% and that are not doing the 2%. If you happen to be one of them, then let's light a fire under you and let's get going, because the 2% can be done in 5-10 minutes and you're done. Nothing hard. You can bring your 5th-grade child in and they can do that 2% in a minute and be gone, be out there playing in the yard. That's how simple this is. So don't clog your mind. When you look at ASN, you see a whole lot of stuff and your mind are running in thousands of different directions. But ASN said, don't worry, we've simplified it. We know it's a lot of things. It's just like you walk in a gigantic mall and they got millions of items, but somehow you know where you want to go. Somehow you know what you intend to buy. ASN said, we know where you need to go. We're going to show you just how to get there, and you're not going to be frustrated, and you're going to be able to receive the benefit of us guiding you through step by step on what to do. Now, let's move further. We provide countless money-making systems and marketing methods. You decide which easiest for you. They are all free and most as simple as copy and paste. That simply means all you got to do is run your mouse across something like that and you copy it, click on a button, and then you drop it into that place, paste it. That's all that you're doing. You're not creating no emails. You're not creating no text messages. You're not creating no ads. You're not creating nothing. All you're doing is copying and pasting. And your job is done. Now, let's look at the next point. You even earn for simply doing what you do every day, even grocery shopping. So people want to know, how do I make money with this? How do I get this business and make money? The answer is keep doing what you're already doing. That's the answer. You do what you're already doing. You say, well, what am I already doing? You're going to the store, you're buying grocery. Keep on doing it. You're buying clothes. Keep on doing it. You're getting a payday cash loan sometimes, like a pay advance. You can keep on doing that too. You need a automobile. You're going to buy a car. Go ahead. You need a personal loan or mortgage loan or any service, whatever you are in need of, whatever you are doing for luxury. ASN, okay, keep on doing that and just make one slight difference. Just make one slight change. What is that change? Instead of going to the Walmart that you go to and shop, go to the Walmart that you now are partners with. And you're partnered now with the same Walmart that you're shopping at. You know that they by being a member of ASN, you now are a partner with that Walmart that you're shopping at. You are a partner with that cash advance. You are a partner with the mortgage company. See, you are a partner with the clothing stores, department stores, the Targets, the Macy's. You are a partner with them now. And so what ASN says, as long as you shop from this your store, by your store, we simply mean from your business website. If you shop from your business website, you're going to make money. That's the bottom line. You there's no way you can shop from your own business and not make any money. So the question that you need to ask, because some of you have this business, but you're still shopping at somebody else's business. So you're giving your money away. See, some of you are buying gifts for Christmas right now in this season at this time of this recording and this live, but you're doing it at somebody else's store. When you have a partnership with that same store, and if you would go into that store through your website, you would get some amazing benefits. One of the benefits are you're probably going to save money on the purchases. And when we talk about these stores like this, that's one of the first thing that people think about. Well, I'm just going to be saving a few dollars here and a few dollars there. And and people say, well, they decide, oh, well, I'm not really interested in that much because I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. That's not the case here. And you would be doing yourself an injustice to take that position, because it doesn't matter. If you can save $10 buying the same thing at the same store, it's wise to save that $10. You never know when you might need that $10. And as often as you do it, it adds up. So don't think small, even in saving small amounts. But now in this case, you're going to save a whole lot more, because not only are you saving on the purchase of the products, every time you purchase something, ASN is going to give you a free gift. And that gift is going to range from anything from a Bluetooth speaker valued at $100 to a luxury vacation valued at a few thousand. And the thing that is so uh, exciting about it is that you get to decide what gift you want. And the other thing that is increasingly excited about it is that you don't even have to buy nothing to get it. You will get one when you buy something, but you can actually get all of those gifts without buying anything at all. I want you to see the magnitude of the business model that you have. You have that. You have the ability to offer people all of the things that I'm telling you. Now, if you had 10 people with the same businesses, all 10 people got the same business, same product, same price, everything is the same except one thing. You are the only one out of those 10 that can say to people, you can come to my store and get a free luxury vacation every month of the year without spending a single dime in my store. You're the only one can do that. You can tell people you can come to my store and get a 2-day, 3-day weekend getaway that includes the airfare and the hotel cost. And you don't have to spend a single dime to get that. You're the only one who can do that. So this is why getting to this members area and learning your business, getting educated on your business, knowing what you offer, because a lot of times you don't know everything that's in your own store. I don't know everything in ASN. I don't. You might think I know it because the way I speak about the things that I do know, but there is much in ASN that I don't know about as of yet. I was just learning something a couple of weeks ago and it just shocked me. I wish I'd have known that earlier, but I would have never known it if I hadn't gotten into the members area and systematically just begin to educate myself, begin to see what am I offering people? What benefits do I have that'll make somebody want to come to me? See, when people want to come to your store, the pressure is non-existent. You know, for instance, ASN says we're going to pay you for doing what you're already doing. Well, now if I'm already going to the store to buy grocery, there's no pressure on ASN to get me to go to the store. They're just telling me if you go to the store, go through your own store and we'll pay you for doing it. We'll give you a free gift for doing it. And you'll also save money on the purchases for doing it. See, and it's your business. So that's what we want you to see here. Now, to move on in the next bullet point here is letting us know we've eliminated all barriers to entry. In other words, a lot of times people don't start a business because they don't have the money. A lot of times they start a business, but they don't have the money to maintain it because they just can't keep paying those monthly subscriptions and can't keep paying, can't investments and time after time because usually a business don't make money right away. So they're just stuck having shoved out X number of dollars and they still haven't made any money. And usually they get to a point where they're discouraged and they give up on that business. Now, some of those businesses that they give up on probably was good models, but they couldn't wait. They didn't have the working capital to keep uh, investing in that business until they got to the place where they start making money. See, all of the business that you probably have had in the past and failed at were not bad businesses. Perhaps they just had a model that required you to pay and you were not in a position to keep paying. There are millions of people like that. But now with ASN, they say, we understand that. So we're not going to require you to pay nothing. We're not going to put no investment startup costs. We're not going to charge no monthly subscription costs. We're not going to charge you with none of the maintenance of it. We're not going to charge you with the upkeep of your website business. We're not even going to charge you for the hosting service that we have to pay for to keep your business as complex as your website is. We're going to pay all the bills. We're going to pay all the staff. We're going to do all of that. We're not even going to have you burdened down with trying to handle the customer service part. We're going to do all of that. You're not even going to have to create the ads. We're going to create the ads. We're going to do all of it, and we're going to give it to you free. So they said we remove all the barriers of entry. We handle it all. ASN requires no licensing, no education, no office space, no selling, no merchant systems, no hiring of employees, and it never requires an investment. Okay, that's so important. You can have a business and never have to spend money and be constantly making money. Now, let's go a little bit further here, and we're going to look at the next bullet point here in this section, which is the last one. Everything you could possibly need to succeed, we provide for free. Okay, everything that you need to proceed to succeed, we provide it, and we give it to you free. Okay, so I want you to understand that it's a fact. ASN makes failure or loss impossible. There's absolutely no risk, so nothing to lose, and you literally earn for free anytime you choose just by getting. Now I'm getting to a point here, and this is why I want you to see, guys, that you're in the business, why you need to get into this members area. Because if you do what I am doing now, see, these are things that answers questions that you have. It's about to go into how you earn money. Okay, so look what your business is telling you, that they have made it impossible for you to fail. Because there's absolutely no risk, nothing to lose, and you literally earn for free anytime you choose just by getting a free quote, trial, sample, or making any normal purchase from your site. Now, don't get me wrong, it's impossible to lose or fail, but one can fail to succeed. All that requires is a failure to act. If you don't do what they say do, then you will fail to succeed. That means that there's a let's give you this example. You're driving a car. You're driving a car, which means you should have car insurance. All you would have to do is call up one of the companies right here in your business and ask them how much they would charge you to cover your car with insurance. That's all you have to do. And inside of a minute, they'll send you back a quote. You could delete the quote, after you finish, looking at it. You can copy that and never buy it, never have to buy the policy. And that action right there just earned you 4 points. You only have to get 1 point to get paid. If you get 1 point, you're going to get one of the profit sharing bonus, and you're going to get 3 levels of downline commission override pay. So let's put this all together in perspective. You pays you pay nothing for your business. You do absolutely no ads. You pay no subscriptions. You made no financial investment, and you get a free quote. And just by asking someone how much you would charge me for my insurance, you got 4 points. And those 4 points is going to give you four bonus pay along with 5, 6 downline commission levels pay. How much money have you spent thus far? None. So guys, if you're sitting on the fence with ASN, get off the fence now, because this is truly a business that provides benefits and it provides income without you having to make any financial investment. Okay? So I want you to really understand what ASN is telling you here. Now, they go to the next session. In fact, they go to the next section and say, earning always requires learning. Now, you got to put this where it needs to be. You can't just get your business and never go into your back office and never spend time educating yourself as to what you have. You see, if I don't know what I have, how then can I get the benefits from it? How can I effectively use it? See, you can make money just spending 15, 20 minutes a day with your business. So you have time to just read. You have time to listen to your videos. You have time to listen to the audio. You have time to do that. And so you got to make it, and don't say, I don't have time. Make time. It's your business. If you don't make time for your own business, who will? If you don't make a sacrifice for yourself, who's going to make a sacrifice for you? If you don't make a determination that life is going to change, how are you going to see it change? You've been given this, but now you've got to do that 2, 3, 4, 5%. You got to do that. Because if you don't do that, you'll be another individual now that were delivered the most amazing business opportunity, but you'll proclaim that it doesn't work. And it wasn't that it didn't work. It was more or less you did not work it. That's what it was. Okay. Because it's impossible to work it and not make a real good income. You see, when I buy the grocery today, I'm buying them from my own Walmart. And Walmart's ASN is going to pay me. I'm going to make money for doing that. See, so you can't fault ASN if you haven't made any money. You need to examine what have you not done. Okay, what have you not done? Okay, let's go a little bit further. All true businesses have a learning curve. All true businesses have a learning curve. That is true even if a job at McDonald's. Usually the learning curve correlates to the size of the opportunity and potential income. In other words, if it's a great opportunity, going to make you a huge amount of income, there's going to be a huge learning curve. You got to dig in. You got to just put your head down and make some sacrifices, and you got to get it under your belt so that you can achieve those benefits. Things are a little bit different though with ASN. As I said at the start of this training, that they don't leave anything for you to figure out. So what is it that ASN really wants? They don't want your money. They're making a lot of money. They don't want yours. They want your commitment, because your commitment does two things that is guaranteed. Your commitment guarantees that you're going to make money. And you can't make any money without ASN. Every time you make money, ASN makes money. Now, I like that because ASN don't make any money if I don't make any money. See, they don't make any money from me. That is a model that you can trust, because ASN is saying we'll spend all of our own money. It's our own business. We'll build it, keep it, maintain it, update it, upgrade it. We'll do all that. And we'll give it to you. And you never have to pay us a dime. But when you make $1, then you pay us a dime. If you don't make $1, we never get the dime. So you're not out of anything, but you are gaining so much. So you have a business, now work the business. And don't try to reinvent something. Don't try to rack your brain on it. Follow the proven system that works. It works all the way. Follow it. Okay. Now, let's look a little bit further. For example, consider new hires at McDonald's. One person goal is to flip burgers and earn $10 an hour. He can earn to do so within 5 minutes and achieve and maintain that goal. Another is to become the store manager and earn $70,000 a year or more. So it might take that individual 6 months or more to reach it. But once achieved it, two is easily maintained. The one that says, I just want to flip burgers, can achieve that in 5-10 minutes and make $10 an hour. But the one that has determined with themselves, I want to be the store manager. I don't want to just flip burgers. I don't want just to be the cashier. I want to be the store manager. It's going to take them longer to learn the operations of the manager and how to administrate those operations. But once they get it, it's easy to maintain it. And they got the $70,000 or more a year because of it. Okay. So you have to determine, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? Some people are content to flip the burgers. That's all they want. Can't fault them for it. That's just all they want. Now, each of these people work with the same company and have exactly the same opportunity. Same thing with me and you. I've got 157 people or more in my office, and I started the same time some of you started. We got the same opportunity. Why the difference in success? The difference is solely dependent upon their difference in goals, their willingness to learn, and their willingness to act. See, when you go to the classroom and learn a trade, that's just one part of it. Unless you act on that learning, putting that knowledge into practice, you're not going to make any money, even though you know you're not going to make any money. So ASN said, we've done all the hard work. We're giving you all of this. Now you just act. Okay. ASN is much the same way. You can click right here to see what members are saying. We're not going to do it today. But I want to say further, we give each member the equivalent of a PhD in internet marketing, and it has proven to create incredible potential. However, the results achieved by a member will always vary depending on how much of the system a member chooses to learn and implement. You have a lot of time to learn. And one of the fascinating parts about your business, you don't have to wait till you learn to be making money. You start making money your first day with ASN. And it also gives you time to learn what you have with ASN. You know, a lot of people don't know what they have. They don't know what they have. They know it in general that, you know, I have this business called ASN, but they don't know nearly to the extent that they need to know what they have in products and services that is in demand all over the world, and that they have partnerships with all of these billion-dollar stores and companies all over the world. See, now let's go further. Get started with your first check right now. Now, let's say I've been here 1 hour in this training session, and I've been doing a lot of, you know, stuff, just talking, explanations, training, you know, just explaining different points and different things as we've gone through the session so far. But in the 1 hour, I've still managed to get to this part right here. Get started with your first check right now. So when you come to the members area and you begin to educate yourself, you're going to see this. And now if I click on this link, it's going to take me to the page exactly where I need to be to start earning my first paycheck. And I'm going to tell you what that is. It's going to take me to the page where I can take a free sample. I can get a free sample. I can get a free trial, a free quote, or take a survey free. And just by doing that, I'm going to make between $100 and $500 in less than an hour. So guys, this is what I want you to do. If you have not done this right now, you need to stop wherever you are in your business. You need to stop and you need to go back and you need to do this. Why does ASN say to you that you can earn $100 to $500 in your first hour? Why are they pushing that and pushing that very, very strongly? Because ASN knows that if you are looking at all of this and it's taking you forever to earn any money, you're not going to make it. You're not going to last. That's the same with any business. People start in a business and, you know, they're excited. They're excited to start in, just like you get a new car. Well, you're excited about it because it's new house. You're excited about it. But after a while, you get familiar with the house. After a while, you get familiar with the car. And that level of excitement is not the same as it was when you started. It's not the same. The house is still the same house. The car is still the same car. It still does what it was doing when you got it the first day. You're still doing in the house what you was doing when you bought it and moved in the first day. Same thing, but your excitement about it has waned, has decreased. Your excitement is not going to stay up there, and ASN knows it. And what usually happens with most people in businesses, when they're starting, they're really excited. They have great expectations, high hopes. But as time move on and they keep putting out more money and they're not seeing any money, I thought about an individual and it just made me think, we make investments with aspirations of getting a positive return. And ASN says, you're not going to make no investment financially, but even so, we want you to experience financial success early. Because we want to dispel all the suspicion that you have and all the bad experiences that you've experienced perhaps in other companies. We want to get rid of that out of your mind. And the best way we can do that is by creating an opportunity for you to earn $100 to $500 in your first hour within ASN. Because once you do that, now you know that this is a real opportunity, that you have already experienced financial success and you haven't spent a single dime. You haven't recruited a single person. You haven't sent out a single ad. You haven't created a single email. You haven't created a single banner. You haven't done any of that, but you've already earned. Now, that is what's going to motivate you. That's what's going to keep you now with a higher level of excitement, that's going to keep driving you to act in your business. But if you're sitting there and you've had the business and you're just looking at it and you're listening to somebody telling you you can make this, you can make that, but you don't ever act on it, you don't really know that. And your excitement is not at a level that's going to cause you to produce any action. And ASN is quite aware of that. So they said, look, we know we've given you everything free, but we also want you to make some money free in the first hour. Because we don't want to have to deal with all your skepticisms throughout your journey. We don't want to deal with that. See? And so that's the reason I would say to you right now, if you're on this broadcast and you have the business, you have ASN business, and you have not done this here, cut this broadcast off. Just cut it off and go do this. That's more valuable for you now than me in this broadcast. So you don't need to sit there and listen to me anymore. You don't need to just follow this any further. You need to stop right there and you need to go now and say, let me put that in practice. And if you have any problems with that, reach out to us and we will help you. But you're not going to have any problem with it. It's simple. I took something and I don't have it here. I usually have it close by. I tried a free sample of vitamins and they paid me. And they gave me a free gift. I chose the gift of an 8-day vacation. And I'm trying to tell you that this is what you have. So you just got to stop. Don't cross over, keep going. No, stop and go back and do that. And that'll give you the fuel. the energy, see, to really work your business. Okay. Now, then decide what you want to achieve. Do you want to earn a couple of $100 a month for a total of only a couple of hours? We'll show you how to do that. If you're satisfied, like remember the guy that goal was to flip burgers? That's all he wanted. But another guy says, I want to be a store manager. Totally different. And I remember that same scenario. I walked into a bakery. There was 12 other bakers there. And we was, 8 or 9 of us was on the big machine, making pies and pie crusts and pies to bake. And I made a statement. I said, I'm going to be the manager in 6 months. I literally told them that. And now I had a good friend, Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson says, oh, you say you're going to be the manager. Now, they had been there long before me. I was a new kid there, and they had been there. And true to form, 6 months, less than 6 months, I was their manager. They had been there longer, but they were content to be right where they were. That was their goal. My goal was to be the manager. And so I achieved it. See, so it's what you have set as your goal in life. Do you want to earn 1,000 per month from weekly commissions from our many legal and financial services? If that's what you want, we'll show you how to do that. Do you want to build an international organization that pays you a residual income that is virtually unlimited? We teach you how to do that too. And that's my goal. See, because I don't want to have to do something all the time. I want to build a business where if I do nothing, I'm making something. That's the opportunity that you have with ASN. Okay. And if you're on my team and you keep following us, we're going to be showing you just how to do that. Now, let me look a little bit further. We're going to get into this area that says the success pillars. Success pillars right here. Let's see. I think I'm there. The income you can earn really with ASN is virtually unlimited. But as with any company, what you earn depends on the aspects of the system you choose to learn and use. The more you learn, the more you can earn. Okay, that's pretty direct and self-explanatory. We made virtually every aspect of the system so simple or as simple as copy and paste. Nothing you to figure out, just copy. Just think about something here. Just think about this for a moment. You're in school. And there's a guy in school that is very smart. And he tells you, said, all you got to do is copy my page, copy my answers. I'll give them to you. I don't care. And the teacher says, I don't care either. And they said, because we just want you to learn it and know that, no, we want you to achieve the benefit. So all you got to do is copy what I've done. You don't have to create nothing. You don't have to write your brain. You don't have to do all that. Just copy what I've done. ASN said you don't have to do nothing. Just copy what we've already done. And you'll make an unlimited income, paying you residual money month after month after month after month. And it'll get larger and larger and larger, and you'll will it to your family will will it to their families, and right on through generations to come. Because this is a real business that's not going anywhere. It'll be here. It's been here for decades, and it's not going anywhere. Okay, so now let's just look a little bit further at this. But learning what to do is much simpler than understanding why everything works together. Learning what to do is much simpler than trying to understand or understanding why everything worked together. For this reason, we recently created what we call success pillars. The ASN is giving you the full gamut, step by step education of your business. Do you just want to start earning right now? If you want to start earning right now, just click this link and they'll take you right there. Number two, and you will earn at least $100 to $500 in about the next hour or so. Now just think about it. You don't have to spend any money. You can just go there now and get success pillar number two completed in about 15, 20 minutes. Spend an hour and you will have earned between $100 and $500. You will not have spent any money. You will not have signed up nobody. You will not have had sent out any ads. You will not have talked with anyone. You will have not had to create nothing. That's how your business model operates. Okay. And you will, on top of that, have created several paychecks. You will have also gotten several bonuses or several gifts for free. Okay. So now, then it goes on and say, do you want to choose how much you earn? You want to choose how much you earn? We got that right here for y'all. You got to just click here and we'll walk you through all of that. You can decide that you want to make $5,000 a month, $20,000 a month. You have a business that can go and take you as far as you want to go, but you've got to do that 2 to 5%. Okay. Now, it goes on and says, one page overview of the ASN system. So if you want to look at the overview, you just click right here. This is the members area. We're focusing on the members area today because we want you to get familiar with it. Just like I'm going through it, listen, take your time and go through it. Take some notes. Make sure that you are learning what is in your business. There really is nothing like ASN. Now, notes on pay cycles. Now we're going to talk about the pay that you get. Okay, so I want to go over this. This is what a lot of us, now this is one of the obstacles right here that I think that can be an obstacle for people, but we're gonna cover it and show you the difference. You are paid weekly commissions on high paying services up to $1,500 or more per sale, such as mortgage reduction, bankruptcy, and so on. These are paid the Wednesday after the week in which the sale was made. And then you can click that link and it'll give you some samples of that. So that means that payroll will be on a Wednesday for your weekly commission. And those commission will be everything that you've done personally on your website or through your website, whether it was you or anyone else. And it'll also be commissions on all of your downline group, all those that is in your downline. you get paid commissions on all of those overrides based on the amount of points, the amount of points that you generate from your own site. For instance, if you generate 15 points from your own site, you're going to get paid on all 10 levels of your downline and several bonuses. So we'll go through that a lot more. Just want to stay with the members area to explain each section here. That's your weekly commission. But then you also have monthly group bonuses and profit sharing. So so that's telling you that your commissions are paid every week on a Wednesday, and your bonuses are paid on a monthly basis. And those are your monthly group bonuses as well as your profit sharing bonuses. So all in all, there's about 10 to 12 different bonuses that you're going to be able to make. Now, group bonuses and profit sharing bonuses are paid monthly, usually around the 5th to the 9th of each month. You know the amount almost as quickly as we do. In other words, they're saying we don't know what the amount's going to be up front because there's a process that they have to complete before they can tell what the amount is. And so they say as soon as they know it, they're going to pass it on to us what they are. And that depends on how many free trials you took, how many purchases you made, how many free trials people came to your stores and got, how many purchases they made through your stores. And then all the stores have to send a report back to ASN, and ASN has to reconcile all of that. And remember, there's a million plus of us doing business like this, and there are hundreds and hundreds of stores and companies all over the world that is on this platform with ASN. So that's an accounting prop thing there. And so the thing that is a drawback is that you wait nearly 3 months before you get the first check. The first check is not going to come next month. It's not going to come that next month. It's going to come with you. You'll be about 3 months in and 3.5 months before you start getting the first check. Because, for instance, those that started in September, now is pay period for that. And then in January, we'll get paid for October. And in October, we'll get it paid for in February, we'll get paid for November. And that's the way this cycle works. Once you get the first paycheck, you'll get paychecks then every month for your bonuses and every week for your downline commission override pay. Okay. That's the explanation there. So you need to mark this and know that you can find this information note in your members area. See, that way, if you get going through your business and you forget something, you come to the members area and you can find it. You can go right back through it and look at it. See, so the more you learn about what's in your business and where it is located, the easier your life is going to be and the more income you're going to make. Okay. Now we go on. So we're gonna go ahead and read this. Your group and profit sharing bonuses are calculated based on the total monthly income and activities from the entire ASN members organization. Consequently, payments calculations can't begin until the month has been completed and we have received all revenues and data from the hundreds of patrons, which takes about 4 weeks from the end of the month. At that time, we immediately calculate and send your payments. Click here for updates on payments. So if I was to click there, because sometimes you will want to know, well, when are we going to get paid? Well, I can click on it and let's see, it will tell me bring me to a page that says understanding pay cycles with ASN. It's impossible not to earn. Okay, this is going to tell me, and I could stop sharing my screen for a moment and come back to this screen and share it. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because this is a key part here that you need to see how they have written it out for you. Okay, they've written it out for you, and I want you to see it. And I think I only have about 30 more minutes before I have to close this broadcast out. I know that I'm doing this as a live broadcast, but I'm going to re-stream this in a schedule again today. So I'm going to try to get this portion in here today. So let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop sharing. In fact, I'm just going to, let's see, that's over here that I'm looking at now. Let me go back to this page, and I'm going to stop sharing on this page for now. And I'm going to come back in to the live portion. And this is going to be good, because it's going to let me know that I can do this, and that I probably got it right for once. Okay, now that we're back here, I want to show you we're talking about the pay cycles, understanding the pay cycles, because one of the things that gets people is waiting. They're waiting quite a time for to get their checks, and that 3 months, 3.5 months is a long time. But remember, the cycle is a full month. You have to go through a full month before they even began. And then once that cycle closes, for instance, the cycle ends at the last day of the month. But then all of these stores, Walmart, Amazon, Macy's, Target, mortgage companies, pay loans, computer stores, clothing stores, grocery stores, travel agencies, all of these companies have to send their reports back to ASN, and that takes another month. So now you've already been 2 months already. And then ASN has got to check all of those reports to make sure that the reports are first accurate, and to make sure that there's no fraudulent or double entries being done and all those kind of things. And that's when they're going to calculate what your earnings, your total points are, and what those total points equals in total earnings. And that's when they're going to send it to you. And they're going to send us two emails, and those emails that they send will be all of the accounting that will tell us all of the offers that we took and other people took from our website, all of the purchases that we did and what people purchased from our site. And another one's going to tell us all of the people in our downline, what points they generated and how many points we got as a result of them doing business. And then we're going to have all of the dollar amounts, see, for all of those point calculations. And that amount of money is going to be sent to our PayPal account. Okay, but you got to understand that, because a lot of people drop out and they don't continue because they can't, they just don't see the picture as it is, and for whatever reason they feel like, I don't want to wait. So let's go to the members area. Let's go back to the understanding the pay cycle. So I'm gonna see if I can do this again. I'm gonna pull up my screen, go back to sharing it, and let's see. I think I can go here. I'm learning more on how to do this, and that is very, very helpful. So you should be seeing it come up now on your screen. I just see it populated on the screen. And we're talking about the payroll. And uh, look what the topic is: see understanding pay cycles. Now you see where it says how you earn, start earning now, big commissions, marketing methods, viral marketing, training bonus, $5,000, how to get help. All of this is on this page. You can go to any of those locations. This is why I say that when you come to one page, you get exposed to a lot of different departments of your business. See, and it's just being reinforced. Now, the point that I want to make is that I want us to cover it. Well, let's just do it. Um, let's do it from this piece right here. Understanding pay cycles. So this is where we left off, and then we'll come back to the other side if we have time. Um, Monthly group and profit sharing payments, understanding group and profit sharing pay cycles. If a member uses, in fact, I'm going to try to make this a little bigger and it's going to go off center a little bit, but it may blow up a little bit so that we can see where I'm actually moving the mouse and where I'm actually working. Never mind the left side right now. Um, But let's look at, if a member uses and understands the ASN system, they will earn, period. Earning is as simple as getting a free insurance quote. Unfortunately, many members misunderstand the pay cycles, so that even though their business is growing and earning, they don't realize it. Take a few moments to understand the pay cycles. Now, that's important because I know many that quit because they didn't understand the pay cycle. Okay. So they are trying to let you know that this is not going to happen overnight. Now look what we see here. Please see the members' email questions and our answers, because other people have asked those questions and they have answered them. Profit sharing and group bonuses are paid to members as soon as income from our hundreds of partners is received and accounting has been completed to ensure accurate payment to each earning member. However, many of our partners, such as Walmart, Amazon, global utilities, insurance, and etc., do not remit fees for at least 45 to 65 days after the month in which the sale, the quote, or the trial was made. Group and profit sharing bonuses are normally paid to members about 60 days after the last day of the month of the earning activity. So this is not something that just got slapped up here, like yesterday. This is in their description and their operations that's been here on the site for years. This is the way that they operate. So if you come in thinking that, okay, I'm going to get paid next week or at the end of the month, then that's not realistic. You're not going to get paid next week. You're not going to get paid next month. They're telling you that it's going to be 45 to 65 days after the pay period. So what does that mean? That means that if I started in January, if I started in December, if you got started in December, you got a December is it would be your current pay period. Your current pay period doesn't end until the last day of December. And now, when it's over, they're saying you need to expect payment within 45 to 65 days after that. So that's December. We're talking about January is 30 days. The 15th of February would be 45 days. But if we go to the 65 days, we're talking about January, February, and the 15th of March. That's what you're talking about. So that means now that you've got to be willing and able to wait until that 15th of March before you have an expectation of getting paid. But once you get that check, then every week, if you're earning points on your from your website, if you earn at least 1 point, you're going to get paid then every week your downline commissions, and you're going to get paid every month for your group bonuses and your profit sharing bonuses. Now, that's how the pay cycle works. So they gave us an example here. And the example says, let's say as of March 30th, you had 100 points in that month. So now that means you've got 100 points. Let me try to get this up here so that I can see. I don't even need this. So let's see. Drag the extension. I'm trying to get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. There you go. So let's say you have this 100 points in that month's activity. Your profit sharing bonus is $100 to $500, and earned group bonuses will normally be paid to you around the end of May. Okay, through about the middle of June. So you're going March 30th was a cutoff. Got April, May, that's 60 days, and then the middle of June. So this is what they're letting you know, that this is the way that the bonuses or the pay cycle is already established. This is what you can expect. Now, I know a lot of big companies, sometimes they don't pay until it's be 90 days and they haven't paid with they're sent in all the accounting reports. But when you got hundreds and hundreds of companies, that is an accounting issue that you have to, let take its course. And it's simple as that. Now, what's good about it is that your business is not costing you any money. And you're still getting amazing benefits that have monetary value. You're getting free trips, you're getting free gifts, you're getting supplies, you're getting discounted on purchases, and you are building an organization and making an income at the same time. Now, see, you want to be in a position so that you don't have to do this again. And that's what you're building here with ASN. You're building a business, see, that's going to be for generations to come. So make the commitment, make the sacrifice. Don't throw the towel in because you look, you waited longer than 3 months now. It took you longer than 3 months for you and I to get in the position that we're in. And we paid money to get in this position, lost money getting in this position. You're not losing any money. You're gaining. You're taking advantage of all these benefits. You're getting all this free stuff. And you're making money while doing it. So be patient and follow the system. Now, another thing that I want us to see, again, that they say to us here, is the exact date depends on the date our partners complete their payment submission to us. ASN is depending on all of these stores to submit their payment to them. And once they do that, then they have the information. Once you have received your first profit sharing bonus with consistent action, your earnings will be as steady as the clock, month after month after month. Now, let's go to the group bonus here. Got a few more minutes here, and I got to try to squeeze this in. We're going pretty good so far. Thank the Lord. And I need to get this up a little bit more. There you go. I'll just leave it there. Group bonuses. You are paid commission overrides on every point generated by every free quotes, trials, surveys, purchases, and so on, made by every member and every visitor to every site in your downline through a full 10 levels. So that means you get paid from every free trial, from every free quote, from every free survey, from every free uh, sample, from every purchase that is made from every member and every visitor to every site in your entire downline. That's why you need to encourage people in your downline to take free offers or to make a purchase from their own store. Shop from their own store, because when they shop from their own store, you are making money. So get engaged here and work this simple plan. It's nothing hard. It's nothing hard for me to go and shop at my own store. There's nothing hard about that. Okay. Now, to go a bit further, group bonuses we covered. Now, group bonuses are paid. You are paid commission overrides on every point, and I've just covered that. Profit sharing. Profit sharing is right here. Through our unique profit sharing plan, you earn, listen to this, you earn a guaranteed share of every free trial, quote, survey, or purchase made from every member and every visitor to every site. Get this, in the entire ASN system of over 250,000 worldwide members, whether they join with you, before you, or even after you. Now that was way back when they had 250,000, had over 250,000. They got now 1 million. You are paid even if you have made no sales, sponsored no members, or spent no money. That's what you have. That's what the ASN model is all about. Just get points from free quotes and trials. If you just do that alone, the more you do, the more you earn. 100 points guarantees to pay you at least $100 to $500. You can click here to find out what points are, how to choose how many bonuses you earn. You can click here. All of this is so rich. Now I'm going to try to, let's see what my time is. I got about, oh my, maybe 4 or 5 minutes left. But let's just go here. Get your business moving and watch what happens. With your ASN business is much like a snowball rolling down the hill. Once it gets moving, it generates a momentum of its own. When it's going, you could barely stop it if you tried. But the trick is in exercising the commitment, the effort to get it rolling in the first place. they gave us an illustration of how 8 people turned into thousands, and the person that enrolled the 8 didn't do nothing for years. You need to read that. They actually they got off and quit, but the business just kept growing, kept growing, kept growing, and it had thousands and thousands in it. Okay. I want you, and you can read through all of these here. Members' question from January 16th. So let's show you how long this was, and etc. So they got all the answers. They put the good, that it seems good, that seems to be a complaint. It's all here for you to see. So I don't have the time to cover all of this. I'm going to come back to this page, Lord's willing, and pick it up and cover all of these areas. I'm just scrolling through to show you how much is in this members area that you and I need to go through. So we're going to go through all of it. Look at all these bonuses down here. You got your fast start bonus, you got your silver eagle bonus, your bronze, your silver, your gold, your platinum. Got all these bonuses that you just got to understand that this is a huge opportunity for you. Okay, so we're going to go back up here, and actually we're going to mark where we are, and we're going to come back with another section, and we will finish this members area out. Now, we're going to hopefully label this as members area part 1, and they're going to have another one labeled members area part 2, so that when you keep these, you can download these and keep them and go back through them so that you can hear it over again, and you'll know the sequence in which they are, whether it's the same department training, or it's another department section of training. Okay, so we're going to have to stop sharing. We're going to have to get back to our main window here so that we can get closed out. Yes, I've got about 8 minutes here left to go, and I'm glad that I didn't go over that 2-hour mark. So listen, guys, I wanted to do this so that you will have the right training. The one that we aired early this morning, the pages didn't change because I was not changing them correctly from my end. So I didn't want to leave that as the sole one. This training here will be aired again today. It is Saturday. I'm going to put it into the query and have it scheduled to air again at 1 o'clock. And then I'm gonna have it airing again at 5 o'clock, and I'll have it aired again at 9 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna schedule it. You'll be able to go through it again, and you'll be able to invite others to go through it as well, and just point them to it so that they'll know that they can, in their own quiet time, they could go through it and learn and start a journey of financial success. I've enjoyed being with you today. Let me know if I can help you. Just kind of reach out to us. You can get my email. You can send me something through Messenger, and reach out to us. If you want to be in our private business academy where we can take you one-on-one, we have a subscription-based service that we'll make available for you, and we'll walk you through it. Now, that's going to cost you $7 an hour. Now, that's a good deal, guys, because I can make $300 to $500 to $7,000 an hour in financial services. So I'm just telling you, you need to, if you want that, it's available. Just let me know. Okay, I'm going to leave you right there. I'm Bishop Jerome Jones, and I'm saying to viewers here and all over the world, if you go with God, yes, I know he will surely go with you. And you do now, by all means, have yourself a Jesus-filled day. Bye-bye.